The President Executive Secretary says Larry Gadon is staying as anti-poverty czar despite his disbarment. One senator raises the question of additional cost after the tourism department decides to rebrand. TV5 and ABS-CBN renew their content partnership to bring quality and top-rated shows to Filipino viewers. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Riza Diaz. New anti-poverty czar Larry Gadon has been unanimously disbarred by the Supreme Court. This was brought on by his repeated profane remarks against journalist Raisa Robles in 2002. According to the High Court, lawyers must avoid scandalous behavior, whether it be in their public or private lives. The Supreme Court also reiterated that there are 10 cases against Gadon pending before the Office of the Bar Confidant and the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. The Supreme Court also cited Gadon in direct contempt after his baseless allegations against Senior Associate Justice Marvic Leonen and Associate Justice Alfredo Caguiwa. At the same time, the High Tribunal reminded all lawyers that the court will never tolerate abuse in whatever form. Meanwhile, Gadon said he will file for a motion for reconsideration.
I'm magpa-file ng motion for reconsideration because the decision was too harsh. I have not been practicing as a lawyer since 2015, so parang hindi ko rin naman naramdaman yan. Besides, itong position naman ng Presidential Advisor on poverty alleviation has nothing to do with legal work. Dahil ano yan it's a management work.
Larry Gadon is staying as Presidential Advisor for Poverty Alleviation. That's according to Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, who said that Gadon's new post does not require him to be a lawyer. Bersamin added that President Bongbong Marcos believes Gadon will do a good job in addressing urgent matters concerning the government's anti-poverty programs. In other news, TV5 and ABS-CBN has entered into a 5-year content partnership to bring quality shows to Filipinos. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez with a story.
Stronger Together. MediaQuest and ABS-CBN executives have signed a 5-year renewal of their content agreement earlier today. This is the content supply partnership that basically allows ABS-CBN shows to air on TV5. With this renewal, more Kapamilya shows can be viewed on the Kapatid Network, including daily primetime shows. While TV5 President and CEO Guido Zabaliero is elated on the extension of the partnership, he says this is just the tip of the iceberg considering what's in store for the Filipino audience.
Like they say, stronger together, and it is our firm belief that by solidifying it with a 5-year partnership that we can also grow together. At the end of the day, it's a firm belief that yung TV viewer ang panalo dito.
Zabaliero added that they're also working on improving antennas and signal across the country to widen TV5's reach. These include areas in Ilocos, Zambales, and even parts of Metro Manila. For his part, ABS-CBN Chairman Martin Lopez expresses gratitude to MediaQuest for allowing them to produce shows on their channel and extending the collaboration of two networks for several years.
We're very happy to sign this new agreement for the next 5 years. I think it's a partnership which we've been very happy with, and I think there are a lot of opportunities.
Lopez also said this will strengthen the relationship of both firms to provide quality and top-rated programs for Filipino viewers. Both networks are also expected to co-produce shows for afternoon time slots. Also present during the signing were MediaQuest Holdings Chair Manny V. Pangilinan, MediaQuest Holdings President and CEO Jane Jimenez Basas, ABS-CBN President and CEO Carlo Katigbak, ABS-CBN Chief Partnership Officer Roberto Barreiro, and ABS-CBN Chief Operating Officer Cory Vidanes. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, we are One News.
We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Tourism Department explains that its new slogan, Love the Philippines, can't be forced on everyone. In an interview with One Balita Pilipinas, DOT Chief Cristina Frasco noted that love for country is not something one can demand, and it is a natural feeling that must come from the heart. Love the Philippines is replacing the tourism tagline, It's More Fun in the Philippines, which was first launched in 2012.
You cannot demand love. It is a natural thing that must emanate from your heart. Love the Philippines goes to the heart of every Filipino. You can no more force one person to love their country in the same way that you cannot force them to love themselves or somebody else.
Meanwhile, Senator Nancy Binay does not find anything wrong with the new slogan. In a statement, Binay said she appreciates the DOT's marketing pitch to lure in tourists. However, the senator has reservations over a rebranding that would entail huge funding to sustain. For her, there are just other more pressing matters to prioritize. Still, Senator Binay likened linked the slogan to loving someone who has weaknesses. Acceptance and hope that everything will work out are key. Now here's someone who loves the Philippines, having stayed here since 2016, European Union Ambassador Luc Veron. Later on the Chiefs, he talks about the foiled rebellion in Russia, Pinoy seafarers, and other issues. Catch his interview at 8:30 tonight, only here on One News. Now in sports, the Premier Volleyball League is back for its Invitational Conference. Powerhouses F2 Logistics, Signal, and Creamline all racked up wins to open their respective campaigns. Marty Bautista with a story.
The Premier Volleyball League is back for its invitational conference at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. First to play were new team Farm Fresh Foxies against the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. All sets of the game were close, but Powerhouse F2 found a way to win all three frames for the sweep, 25-22, 25-20, 25-23. Getting placed in a different position didn't seem to be a problem for Ivy Laxina, who finished with 13 points as an outside hitter. Laxina previously played as a middle blocker for the team.
Sabi nila yakapin ko lang, mahalin ko yung bagong posisyon na binigay sa akin kasi may tiwala yung mga coaches, yung management sa akin. Ayun po, kaya tinrabaho ko talaga.
Rally ongoing. Soltones!
In the second game, the Petrogas Angels won the first set against the Signal HD Spikers. But Signal regained consciousness in the ensuing parts of the game, which enabled them to win the next three sets. Final score 18-25, 25-18, 25-21, and 25-22 for the HD Spikers. Ces Molina was the top scorer for the team with 22 points.
Bump set. Tots finding the corner again.
Meanwhile, the Creamline Cool Smashers began their title defense bid with a win over the Cherry Tigo Crossovers. This also marks star Eliza Valdez's first game since sustaining an injury back in December 2022. Tots Carlos stepped up with 24 points as Creamline dominated Cherry Tigo 25-22, 25-22, and 25-17. PVL action continues tomorrow, Thursday, with another triple header. Creamline battles new team, Girflor Defenders, at 1:30 p.m. in Pool A. Two Pool B games follow suit at 4 p.m. between Farm Fresh and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and at 6:30 p.m. between Petrogas and the returning Photon Tornadoes. Catch the games live here on One Sports. For News 5, Marty Bautista, we are One News.
One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7 in the morning. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News, all sides, all the time.